Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to do a dupe makeup video, and I look with my Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay and the Rimmel Spice palette. If you like to see how I created this look, and why don't you try to guess now which eye is which? Is the left one Rimmel or is it Urban Decay? Watch and you'll find out. See you soon. Good morning guys. In today's video we're going to go over, I'm going to do a dupe look, an eye look, and this is going to be between the Rimmel Spiced palette and the Urban Decay Naked Cherry. And as you can see, the colors in the palette are very similar. Here we go. This is the Rimmel and this is a Naked Cherry. So I'm going to do the eye look on with the Rimmel on my right eye and the one with the Naked Cherry on my left eye. So let's see if I can recreate something that looks pretty similar. Let me zoom you in a little so you can see a little better. And I'm going to use the big mirror from my Marc Jacobs bronzer because it's nice and big, a little powdery, but we'll fix that. So I'm going to start. I'm going to use the brush from the Naked Cherry just to put a little bit of the lightest color on my brow bone. I've already used primer on my eyes, and also and this also has a brush, but it's a very dinky brush. So and the color on this one is not as, see, it's a lot whiter. So I'm going to try to mix it with another one that's in there so that I can kind of have a similar look. We'll fix that at the end if I need to. Okay, so let me divide the brushes here so I don't get confused. Okay, so I'm going to start with my Urban Decay, and for my crease I am going to use this color right here. So I hope you guys are having a good week. I've been having kind of a rough weekend. My dad, I'm sorry, I think I was blocking you. My dad has been in the hospital since Friday. We took him to go do an MRI because they wanted to rule out that he was having seizures, and they found out that he had a brain bleed. So they've had to run all kinds of tests on him, but hopefully he should be able to come home today. We're waiting for the results of the EEG that they did and a consult from physical therapist. So he's in good spirits, and really he didn't have any kind of symptoms, but his problem is he has a hard time walking because he has I'm going to use this one from Rimmel, which is almost identical. He has a hard time walking because he has a diabetic neuropathy. So the neurologist just wanted to make sure that there was nothing going on, but I don't think the brain bleed has anything to do with his inability to walk. But anyway, we're in the middle of that, so I kind of needed to do this as a stress relief today because even my blood pressure was pretty high this morning, and that has been pretty much under control. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that anymore, so let's concentrate on this. So the price on the Rimmel, I got it at Walmart and it was $7.99. So far so good. It's very pigmented. Maybe not quite as much as the Urban Decay, but the Urban Decay I think is like, I think their palettes were like $54. I got mine with a 20% discount, but still that was you know, pretty high. So it's a big difference between $7.99 and $54. I'm pretty sure this is what their prices is for the Naked palettes. Okay, so now I am going to deepen the outer V and the crease with, I'm trying to make sure I find colors that are similar. I'm going to use, they're not like in the same order, so I'm going to use this one right here for the Naked Cherry, and I'm going to use the same brush. So I know a lot of you guys have been going through really horrible weather, super cold. It's been a little cooler here in Florida, but I mean, I can't complain. Well, I have to show you guys my shirt. I meant to do that at the beginning and I forgot. I have to show you my awesome shirt. Look what I had done. Wait, let me zoom you back. Look, it says Beauty is Ageless 55. And is in silver glitter. Isn't that cute? I love it. I had it done through an Etsy shop. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you guys seasickness here. I had it done through an Etsy shop and I love the shirt. If any of you guys are interested, let me know and I can link the page. I'm gonna put the page on there because she'll do any kind of shirts. And it was very reasonable. I believe it was $20. Not bad. And it's a nice material. It's not your regular t-shirt material. This one is more like a dressier kind of material. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very, very comfy, very soft. It's not t-shirt at all. Oh my gosh, I did it again, guys. See, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Oh! Picked up the wrong brush. Alright, so now I want to use the deepest brown that I have, which is this one right here, for the Naked Cherry. And you know what, I may not use that one because there isn't a deep brown like that. So I'm going to use this one here, which has like a little bit of almost like a purple in it. But there's one here like that too. So I'm going to use that one. And let's use the right brush, Clara. And this I'm going to stamp only right here at the end on my outer V. I'm not going to carry it into the crease. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I tell you, I'm a mess today. I'm all over the place. Okay, and I'm going to pick the color from the Rimmel. All right. Alright, so I want to find a brush and find like this beige right here to kind of clean up where I got the dark color over here a little too far into my inner corner, and I really don't want it that dark in there. And I'm also going to take a little bit of it into my brow bone just to try to match them both. And now I'm going to take a different brush and use the same one, the same shade, this one right here on the other eye. I've done the rest of my face already because I'm gonna be going to the hospital pretty soon. My husband's over there with him and we're just waiting for him to get discharged, and then I have to go over there with the wheelchair to go pick him up. Okay, so for my crease, I'm gonna use this one. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to use this one right here from the Urban Decay. And then I'm going to use this one right here from the Rimmel. And I'm going to do it with my finger. And let's do the Rimmel first. For my lid right here. I have to say that I don't have any fallout with the Rimmel or the Urban Decay. But I mean, I do expect that from the Urban Decay, right? If it's a more expensive palette. But I'm very impressed with the Rimmel. This is the first time I ever used a Rimmel eyeshadow. I always thought that they were so inexpensive that I wasn't sure what to expect. But it certainly is nice. And this is the same brush I used before. I just want to make sure that the line right there is seamless. Okay, now I'm going to use the one on this side. Now this is a lot more pigmented. So I may have to build the other one. I should have grabbed a little less. Now I want you to know that the Urban Decay does feel more buttery and softer, but really the final look, you know, for someone that can afford a $54 palette, you can't beat this. I need to put a little more on this one because the Urban Decay was a lot more pigmented. I mean, it's not as noticeable on camera, I don't think, but in real life you can see it. It's very pretty though. That's really, really pretty. Oh. Wow. I need a chill pill. Alright, so I'm going to find a pencil brush. I'm going to use this one on my left eye. And I'm going to use this one on my right eye. And I'm going to take this color right here and put it on my lower lash line. As close to the lashes as possible. Uh-oh, without sticking myself in the eye. Okay, now I'm going to take this one here and do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to take a powder brush and just kind of clean up under my, really there was hardly anything there from either side. It was pretty clean. Okay, so I'm going to pause you right now. I am going to put on some mascara and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the final look. And this is with the mascara. And the mascara that I used today is the Stila Huge Lash. And this is a deluxe size sample that I have. And I like it. It gives you a full, your lashes is gives you a lot of volume and length, so it looks nice. So I did a few swatches for you of the colors that are the most similar. And each palette brings 12 shades. And this one right here is the Urban Decay, and this is the Rimmel. So as you can see that they're very, very similar. And really for the, you know, for the price, for the difference in price, if you guys are interested in something like this, I would go with the Spice palette. I mean, I am happy and I love my Naked Heat, and I'm not sorry that I purchased it because the shadows still feel to me more buttery, and the Rimmel is easy to blend, but this one feels more, I don't know, easier to blend, more buttery. But they're definitely both great quality. If I did not have the Naked Heat, and if I could not afford to buy the Naked Heat, I would definitely get the Spice palette. I think it is a great value, a great palette for $7.99. And it brings the same number of shadows as the Urban Decay. Now, a couple of the shadows are a little different. Like the Urban Decay doesn't have anything this white. But everything else is just about, you can find a match from the Urban Decay. So, and I do like the fact that the Urban Decay has a more neutral instead of that stark white. I really don't wear stark white shadows on my eyes, but I mean, you can make it work. If you mix it with the other beige one that was in there, you know, I was able to make it work so that it really matches. On my lips today, I have the, this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Lip Liner in Brick. And I line my lips and I kind of like rub my lips together, and then I'm using the Fenty lip gloss, I think they call it the lip balm. No, lip balm. This is the original one. It's the Fenty Beauty, and I don't remember the name. It doesn't have a sticker, but I just kind of put it over my lips and went like that, and this is what I get. So I love these glosses. She has 3 of them. I only have 2. I have this one and the latest one that came out, which is like a berry kind of a shade. So this is it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on my next one. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and thank you so much for giving me some of your time and, you know, watching my videos. If you have been with me for a while, thank you for returning. I love all of you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Mwah.